Righto, well, I might take you for a walk around the Journey. So this model's a 22.68-1, and we have the Outback model, so it comes with the independent suspension. It's a fairly high caravan. You can see, like, it takes an extra step plus a step to get up into. Fair bit of clearance, and that's the sort of the clearance under the back of the van there. You can see this is how we have the annex area set up. So usually this shade on one end, whichever end the sun's coming in. We've got a clothesline up here that we use that I just put in myself. So basically a couple of rivets in there, and then run it down to a tensioner down the other end. Don't have it too tight, it starts to pull your awning in, but just tight enough it's not going to fall out. So that's what we've got for now. Our Jayco awning has a LED strip in it, so at night you can use that plus the light out here to light it all up. We've got two outdoor tables, drop down tables, so one used for the barbecue at the end here, and then the other one we just use for coffee machines and junk and kettle and everything else, so it's all there. It's a good little hatch. This is what they call a media hatch, but it's a good little hatch for just storing things like sunscreen and air guard, and there's also 240 plugs in there, so you can plug your cameras and phones in there and charge. There's a 12-volt plug in there too. That's a brilliant little hatch. And this hatch is where we store all of our outdoor gear. So basically, big hatch in there under the bed, but ramps, seats, tables, pretty much everything you see out here, these chairs and tables and bin, we store it all in under there, so it's just a one-stop shop to pull it all out. And then the barbecue goes in the front hatch, along with other stuff, coits and things like that. Basically only run in the car. We just put the one of the fridges, so fridge in the car, and also the scooters and bikes and stuff like that. So this is the outside, other side setup. So in there I put my hoses and cords and stuff. I just run the one silage hose actually. This is working at the moment because I haven't got it flicked over. I'll flick that over. Just put some water up there. We're on a bit of an uphill slope here, but this breather system thing I've got set up here is allowing us to still run the water away, which is good. We've just got that shut off valve there, so when we have the washing machine and it's pumping the water out, then I can shut it off and it just runs from that way on. But if I open it up, there now sink water runs, and this breather allows a bit of flow there and pushing it back up the hill to the silage point. And also, just Jayco wants you to run two hoses, so they've got an F-piece off here, one hose and then another hose for your washing machine. So I've just sort of set it up so we can just run the one big washing machine hose. As you can see, more big windows. That's the bathroom window, but in this is over the seating area and the lounge, and another big window over the bed, and Colty's in there watching some TV. So we're at Sandstone Point Caravan Park for this trip. It's a really good spot. We run one of these foldable washing lines as well. This allows us to hang some washing line going, and it's compact. It's about the same size as a chair. So that's the outside of the van. We'll head on in and have a look on the inside. So mind things lying around. We're living in it at the moment. So what are you doing? Eating in our bed. Be noodles everywhere. Lean over that bowl. So 3 big windows around the bed. Fantastic for free camping, and then have your hatches, opening hatches. They don't open, well, they don't have all different ways, but do get enough air in here, that's for sure. Colty's watching a movie. So we've just been to the water park this morning. A bit chilly, so he's there. These hatches up. Right, so kitchen area. Got drawers. One big door. Heap of space, storage in there. You going to the pool? Okay. Got the, take just a collapsible sink, or strainer, whatever you want to call it. And then our oven, which is 3 gas and 1 electric, and then the oven here, it's a gas oven. You use that when you're free camping. And then our pantry. Fair bit of room in that pantry actually. So no pull-out drawers, we use those baskets. Pretty big fridge, big freezer. Not much in there, but you can see in there. Nothing in the freezer at the moment. Microwave there. And then in here is our controls for our diesel heater, our hot water, and our RCD. And then we've got our stereo, which has got speakers inside and outside, so you can, and then you just adjust the fade to choose which speakers you want. And then our J control, which is your battery switch on and off, your water tanks, your water pump, all that kind of stuff there. So, all right, get down to the kids' end. There's their beds. So Colty's down the bottom, everyone's up the top with the ladder. In each of the kids' beds, we'll get into Colt's here, he's got his jammies in here, but in each of the kids' beds they've got power points, 12 volt points, and then a little reading light they can turn on and off themselves for night time. Plus they have a window that's probably not big enough for them to fall out, but big enough to get some air through there, so that's really good. So you can see Ev's got the same. What I'd like to do is get some fans installed down this end of the kids' bed. So when we are free camping in the summer months, we can actually push some air through there because it is quite warm for them. Kids cupboards and towel cupboards, so towels and sleeping bags and stuff up the top there. And then kids drawers, they got a shelf each for their clothes. And then we got Undies drawer, or Togs drawer, sheets, and then a toy drawer down the bottom there. They got another toy drawer under here. So this is where, and you can access that storage from outside. You can access it from under Colt's bed there as well. So that's pretty good. You can do that. Oh, bugs in the way there. And now the ensuite. I'll take this towel down there. Get it out of the way. So shower, separate shower and toilet, and then washing machine in there. We just throw our dirty clothes straight in there and then do a load once it's ready. And then you got your sink shelves up the top for storing stuff, and then you got this shelf in here for all their toiletries. So that's basically her. Righto, so that's the Jayco Journey. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you've got a Jayco, I'd love to hear what you've done to yours to make it a better place to be. They're a good piece of kit and a great starting big van for families to get into. If you run a Jayco, I'd love you to show us what you've got as well. Colty's got his goggles. You want to go to the pool again? Great starting